Hi guys, thanks for clicking on the video today. My name is Elliot Forbes and this is episode 21 of Men's Grooming Weekly. So as probably nobody has noticed, it's been a long time since I've done one of these episodes and the set has changed. I've moved flats, life has been quite busy, been back at work at the shop, so it's taken a little bit of time away from it, but now we're back on weekly again and things are going to be really kicking on again. As with every other episode, we're going to be starting with my favorite product of the week. Then we're going to be talking through my hair icon, which this week is Brad Pitt, and then finally finishing with a question. But first off, we'll be starting with my favorite TikTok from the last 7 days.
Give me love, give me love, give me love, give me love when I'm gone.
Okay, now let's get on with the episode. And this week's product of the week is the Mancave texturising hair paste. Now, this is really quite a soft product. It's kind of somewhere in between what I would class as a paste and a cream. And as you can see from my hair at the moment, it gives it much more of a natural texture rather than really giving it something that gives it a real definition. In my thick hair, it's got quite a medium hold, so it can move around a little bit, but because it is quite light in the way that it feels in through there, you can actually put your hand in there and move it around and place it back into its place quite easily without it then falling down too quickly. Because it is on the softer side, you do have to apply quite a bit to the hair, but when you put it into the hair, actually it almost feels like there's nothing left on your hands. There's not really much residue, so which means then when you're trying to play with it during the day, there's no residue really left on your hands either. So if you're looking for something that is a little bit on the softer side, not so heavy, this is really quite a nice product. And this week's hair icon is Brad Pitt. In at number 5 is this look from Fight Club, really textured, really messy, something that wouldn't look out of place today if you just sort of got rid of the sideburns a little bit. Love this, really cool. In at number 4 is this look from World War Z. I love how it's a centre parting, falls very elegantly, just tucks behind the ears. Not too long, and it sits really masculine, really elegant. In at number 3 is this look from Inglourious Basterds. I think longer hair always works a lot better on him, but I think this is great. Much better than the Fury look. When you look at Fury, when he has it super undercut on the sides, I think it makes his jaw look enormous. When you have it a bit more of a parting, a bit more of a square silhouette, I think this really complements him. In at number 2 is this formal look from an award ceremony. I think it looks really classy. I think this is something that works really well on anyone that's a little bit older. If you want to push it back nicely and you've still got full head of hair, I think this is great. And in at number 1 is this look from GQ. And this is a look that even at the age he's getting to now, it would still look great on a 20, 25-year-old guy. I love the hint of colour in through there. Very much a mainstream look. I think this is peak Brad Pitt. And finally, today's question is, do you prefer people who speak a lot or people who are silent throughout the whole haircut? Now, for me, I don't prefer either. I want the person who's in the chair to feel as comfortable as possible. So if they prefer to be talking, then great, we'll talk. If they want to sit there in silence, also great. I'm very aware that people are different. Some people hate going to the barbers and hate talking. So if you don't want to talk, great, we'll sit there in silence. I'm not going to make it awkward. I think that's important when you're a barber or a hairdresser, to sort of read the person, read whether they want to talk or whether they don't want to talk, and then cater your service to however their needs are. I tend to talk to a lot of my guys just because I'm quite a talkative person. Anyone who's really a regular of mine, they'll come back and we'll be talking the whole entire haircut. But also, I have no personal preference for it. I want the person in the chair to feel nice and comfortable and happy. And there we go, we're back, guys. Episode 21 done. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions at all, or if you want to know anything, feel free to drop me a comment down below and I'll get back to you straight away. Obviously, barbershops are now open and I am open for appointments in Soho. So if you'd like to book an appointment, the link will be down below. Have a brilliant day. Much love, Elliot.